What's good? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. And before we start the show, I just wanted to take a moment to call out our support and love and prayers to all the people in Houston and other surrounding Texas communities. Please make a donation where you can. You can even do it directly through iTunes or the Apple Store. So thank you for that moment. Let's get to the show. And come on, just how lucky are we to just talk about tech right now? And what is a show without iPhone 8 news? A new report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman with tons of juicy stuff says with the removal of the home button on the iPhone 8, Apple will introduce new gesture controls to replace it. Across the bottom of the screen, there will be a thin software bar in place of the home button that can be dragged to the middle of the screen to open the phone. It will reportedly be a new iPhone dock that is similar to the dock in iOS 11 on the iPad. Now, users can flick upwards to close an app and go to the home screen, and there will be other multitasking gestures as well. The OLED screen iPhone will have rounded corners, and the power button on the right side is longer so that it's easier to press while holding the device in one hand, according to the report. And like we've expected, Apple has also decided not to hide the notch at the top of the screen with all the sensors. Now, the status bar will be split into left and right sides that Apple internally calls ears. The left side will display time while the right side shows Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity. The deep blacks of the OLED screen will allow it to blend together with the ears at times, and the ears can change depending on the app. So we'll wait and see how it all comes together. Also, in a rumor story that got people worried, a post by Mako Takara claims Apple will use an older, slower wireless charging platform for the iPhone 8, despite faster options being available. Now, Apple would use wireless charging tech that caps speeds at 7.5 watts, while the latest Qi version 2.1 standard offers fast charging at up to 15 watts and has been available on other Android high-end phones. Now, this could have to do with preserving the longevity of the batteries or other reasons. We still don't know. It is a rumor, so, calm down, because if other rumors are true, most of you won't even be able to get a wireless charging pad for the iPhone when they launch it anyways because, short supplies. All right, multiple outlets are reporting that September the 12th will be the date for Apple's next big product launch. TechCrunch is saying it's nearly locked in, but hinges on if Apple is able to complete the Steve Jobs Theater in time at the new Apple Park campus. And did I say theater right for you this time? Because I got hammered by you on the comments for saying theater last week. So to make you feel good about yourselves, I get a bad apple. Are you happy now? Now, Apple hopes to inaugurate the theater with the launch of the 10th anniversary iPhone. Invites typically go out a week before the event, so we should see something around September the 5th. Now, we also plan on seeing the new 4K Apple TV at the keynote, and according to the Wall Street Journal, the Cupertino kids are scrambling right now to strike a deal with movie studios for the exact pricing of 4K movies in the iTunes Store. Apple wants to charge $19.99 for a 4K movie, the same price it charges for newly released HD films. Now, Hollywood studios are pushing back and want to charge a premium of $25 to $30 for a 4K movie in iTunes. The best quote from this story comes from an unnamed studio exec in talks with Apple saying, "I wouldn't tell Apple how to price their iPads." See, that's pretty funny, but it also underlines the issue for Apple here. Apple's not the dominant player in digital media like they used to be. We saw how studios wouldn't cave into Apple's pricing demands for a TV subscription bundle, and instead, they made it work with every other partner. Like, it was one of the big fails for Apple TV in 2016 for me. New data from market research companies Parks Associates found that out of all media streaming devices in the first quarter of 2017, Roku was the leader with 37% of the market, Amazon's Fire TV came in second at 24%, Google's Chromecast made up 18%, and Apple was fourth at just 15%. So when Apple wants its way with pricing, this time for 4K movies, the studios don't need Apple to survive like they did back when the music industry needed them. If Apple wants to promote a new 4K streaming box, they better have 4K content ready to roll out with its launch, and being stubborn isn't going to help them here. Apple also teased the Amazon Prime Video app would finally be coming to the Apple TV at WWDC back in June, so logically, we thought it would be ready with the launch of the new Apple TV. According to Recode, their sources say the Amazon app may not be live in time for its debut at the iPhone event as well. If this is true, that would be another source of 4K content that won't be available for the new Apple TV's launch. Come on, guys, get it together. Well, let's give Apple some props as they took home an award at the 69th Annual Technology and Engineering Emmy Awards for contextual voice navigation for discovering and interacting with TV content. Translation: Siri voice integration built into the 4th Gen Apple TV. Comcast also received an award for their voice search as well. So Apple, congratulations. We salute you with a good apple. Thumbs up. All right, new revelations from the iOS 11 pre-release beta software, thanks to iHelpBR, that shows the new Apple Watch has references for different kinds of workouts like dancing, bowling, skating, and others like curling, equestrian, and basketball. Because I want to play a dude in a basketball game wearing a freaking Apple Watch. But for my friends that are asking, eating food or rapidly moving your arm and wrist up and down have not been discovered yet. Okay, Apple invited a limited group of reporters to check out a handful of some of the first ARKit applications thanks to Apple's new ARKit platform. I've been waiting for the IKEA one. It looks great with more furniture pieces getting support over time. And how can you not love shooting zombies with a crossbow with a Walking Dead app? And they're bringing a childhood favorite of mine, the very hungry caterpillar, to ARKit. Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. Ah! Yeah, it's said to show the potential for the technology for children's education and, maybe some adults. But the coolest one right now is Jiffy World. I don't care how you say it, Giphy or Jiffy, where you can place GIFs in 3D space and then share the videos you made. Look, that's like really crazy cool. So these are just some of the first apps out there, and developers are only going to make them better. In fact, things have been looking so good, Android decided to launch their own AR platform to the public to compete called AR Core. So, the battle for augmented reality is on. And we close with a story that blew up Twitter after last week's show when Tim Cook posted a picture during his visit to Cincinnati. Now, it looks normal, but let's take a closer look directly in Cook's general crotch area. Is that an iPhone 8? Because it's clearly longer than an iPhone 7 and skinnier than a 7 Plus, and there's no way that's an S8 Plus. So Tim, I'm asking, is that an iPhone in your pocket? Are you just... All right, yeah, it's probably an iPhone 8. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. You can email us at theapplebyte@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all next time for another Bite of the Apple.